Are you the captain of the ship or just a passenger in your own life? So many men hand over the keys to their happiness to their woman and then wonder why they feel lost, adrift, and disrespected. They end up in a relationship where they feel more like a guest than a partner, let alone a leader. Well, it's time to flip the switch. It's time to take back control, to lead with purpose, or be prepared to leave a situation that no longer serves you. This isn't about being a tyrant. It's about being the man you were meant to be, the man she secretly wants you to be. This is about activating your alpha switch. Let's start with the absolute foundation, decision-making. How many times have you said, "I don't know, you choose"? Whether it's for dinner, a movie, or a vacation spot. While you might think you're being easygoing, what she hears is a lack of direction, a lack of conviction. A leader makes decisions. It doesn't mean you ignore her input. It means you take her preferences into account, weigh the options, and then make a firm choice. We're going for Italian tonight. I know a great place. See the difference? It's decisive. It shows you can take charge, a trait that is incredibly attractive. Indecisiveness signals weakness and puts the mental load on her, which can build resentment over time. Start making the small decisions and you'll build the muscle to make the big ones. Next up, a topic that makes people uncomfortable but is crucial. Financial sovereignty. Let's be blunt. The person who provides the resources often holds significant influence. If you're financially dependent on your partner, or if you're not pulling your weight, your ability to lead is compromised. It's not just about who makes more money. It's about financial responsibility and having your house in order. When you are the one managing finances, investing, and ensuring the family's financial security, you naturally command respect. It demonstrates competence and foresight. This isn't about holding money over her head. It's about being the provider and protector, a fundamental role that establishes your position as the head of the household. Strive for financial independence and be the one who ensures the bills are paid and the future is secure. That's real power. Now, let's talk about your emotional state. One of the most powerful tools in your arsenal is emotional non-reactiveness. Think of a ship's captain in a storm. Does he panic? No, he remains calm, focused, and in control. When she's emotional, upset, or even trying to provoke a reaction, your job is to be the rock. Don't get swept up in her emotional storm. Don't yell back. Don't get defensive. Instead, stay calm, listen to her, and respond with reasoned logic, not volatile emotion. This doesn't mean you're a robot with no feelings. It means you are the master of your feelings. When you can maintain your composure while everything around you is chaotic, you become her source of stability and strength. This emotional discipline is a hallmark of a true leader and will make her feel safe and secure with you. This leads us directly to the bedroom, which is often the ultimate indicator of the dynamic in your relationship. Who is leading? Are you confidently initiating and guiding the experience? Or are you passively waiting for her to give you the green light? A man who leads in life naturally leads in the bedroom. It's about being attuned to her desires, yes, but also about being bold and unapologetic in your own. It's about creating an experience where she can let go and trust you completely. When you hesitate or act timidly, it shatters the illusion of masculine strength. Your confidence, your decisiveness, and your ability to take charge in this intimate space directly reflect your overall role in the relationship. If you're passive here, chances are you're passive everywhere else too. So, how do you ensure this dynamic stays in place? By setting high standards for her behavior. A leader has standards not just for himself, but for those around him. This means you don't tolerate disrespect. You don't accept constant nagging, belittling comments, or manipulative behavior. You calmly and firmly address it. I don't appreciate when you speak to me that way. We can discuss this when we can both be respectful. It's not about controlling her. It's about respecting yourself. When you let things slide, you teach her that it's okay to treat you poorly. By setting and enforcing boundaries, you communicate your self-worth. She will test these boundaries, but when she sees you won't budge, her respect for you will grow immensely. This brings me to the most critical mindset shift of all. The "I'm willing to lose you" mindset. This is the ultimate source of your power. It doesn't mean you want to lose her. It means your sense of self, your mission, and your principles are more important than any single relationship. You have to be genuinely okay with the possibility of her walking away if the relationship doesn't align with your standards and vision. When you operate from a place of abundance, not scarcity, your behavior changes. You stop being needy. You stop seeking her validation. You act from a place of strength because you know that your happiness is not solely dependent on her. She will sense this inner strength, and ironically, it will make her want to stay with you even more. A man who isn't afraid to be alone is a man who is truly free, and where are you leading her? This is where vision comes in. A leader has a plan, a mission, a destination. Do you have a clear vision for your life, for your career, for your family's future? Or are you just drifting day by day? You need to have a plan that she can see, believe in, and get excited about. It's your job to articulate this vision and show her how she fits into it. When a woman sees that you are a man on a mission, a man building an empire, no matter how small, she will want to be a part of that journey. She wants to support a winner. If you have no direction, you can't lead anyone anywhere. So figure out what you want out of life and start moving towards it with conviction. Let's talk about how this looks in the real world, specifically with social dominance. How do you behave when you're out with her and her friends? Are you quiet and reserved in the corner, or are you a central, engaging figure? A leader is comfortable in any social setting. You should be able to hold a conversation, tell a joke, and command the attention of the group in a natural, charismatic way. You treat her friends with respect but are not seeking their approval. You are the prize. Your social confidence demonstrates your value to her and everyone else. When she sees other people are drawn to you and respect you, it reaffirms her choice in being with you. Your body language also speaks volumes before you even say a word. A leader's body language is open and expansive. Stand up straight, pull your shoulders back, and keep your head up. Take up space. When you walk, walk with purpose. Make eye contact when you speak to people. Avoid fidgeting or closed-off postures like crossing your arms. Your physical presence should communicate confidence and authority. When you sit next to her, put your arm around the back of her chair. When you walk, gently guide her by the small of her back. These small, nonverbal cues constantly reinforce your role as the leader and protector. Finally, remember that respect is earned through competence, not demanded through compliments. Constantly needing her to tell you how great you are is a sign of insecurity. True respect comes from her seeing you achieve things. It comes from her watching you handle difficult situations with grace. Build your career, stay physically fit, and be a man of your word. Be so good at what you do. Be so competent in all areas of your life that her respect is the natural outcome. Don't chase her validation. Chase excellence. When you become a man of high value, a man who is competent and capable, her respect and admiration will follow automatically. So it's time to decide. Are you going to continue being a passenger, or are you ready to grab the wheel? It starts today. Make a decision, set a standard, and begin building the life you want. The alpha switch is within you. You just have to be willing to flip it. Thanks for watching, and if this resonated with you, make sure to subscribe for more content on becoming the strongest version of yourself.